Last week, we talked about our identity and who we are. Deep down, a lot of us, when asked that question, would go right into, well, I'm a father, I have 4 kids, I'm married, I work. You guys wouldn't say that because that would be me saying that. So, and you guys would describe yourselves based on outside characteristics, right? And that's who we normally associate ourselves. But the Bible does not associate that with us. And actually, God doesn't really desire all that stuff. That's more of an earthly thing. What God desires is that we know that we have been chosen by Him through Christ and that we are His. And so our identity needs to drop back from, this is what I am on the outside physical thing, to this is who I am really on the inside and who God has told me who I am. Okay, so we listened to the song, Who Am I? By Casting Crowns. And it's not what I do, it's who He is. It's not who I am, it's what He does. And what He did was chose all of us so we're all special and valuable, no matter what. And so how do I protect that? How do I keep myself in that idea of I am truly a child of God? I am truly loved by a God who created this entire universe. How do I keep that true? Because this world does not promote that, does it? Does this world promote that? It doesn't, does it? It promotes, well, what do you do? What's going to be on your college resume? What's all the stuff that you do right now? I mean, all of us, if I ask you, what are the things that you do right now? You can list do. And it'd be a busy thing. Because that's what the world is like. And God says, but there's only one thing that matters. And so how do I keep that protected? And so that's what we're looking at. So we're going to take a look at the armor of God. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to bring out a child's armor suit and put it on, but it didn't fit. So I would have been embarrassed to put on the breastplate. It wouldn't have fit. And the belt of truth, it wouldn't have fit. So I want you guys to imagine me in that child. That's not a good image, I understand. But we're going to take a look at verse 10. Chapter 6, verse 10, Ephesians. It says this. It says, finally be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of the dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. If you guys have an argument with somebody, your argument isn't with the person you're arguing with. It's in something deeper. If you have an issue with someone who is spreading rumors about you, your issue isn't with the person who's spreading the rumors. Your issue is with something deeper and bigger. Satan is causing a lie to be spread about you. Well, think about what Paul just said that. We do not struggle against each other. Our struggle is with something deeper. And so we have to protect that which God has given to us with something more than something physical. But what do? We turn to the physical side of things and we try to battle it with the physical. I'm going to hate that person. I'm not going to make them my friend anymore on Facebook. That'll teach them. Well, no, because you're battling something bigger. Something you can't fight yourself. You're fighting Satan. And so if you think of it in that terms, if you think of what Paul was saying, our struggle is not against the flesh and blood. Our struggle isn't against each other. It's against the evil forces that's out there. Right now, I've shared this with you guys before. I don't know if you remember it or not, but right now there's a battle going on for you guys right in this room between God and Satan. God wants you to grow towards Him even more tonight than you have before. God wants you to feel His Spirit come upon you. God wants you to know 100% that you are loved. And Satan says, no, you're not. Satan says, you don't really care about being there. Satan says, you need to not listen. You need to not take care because you know it all already. Be confident in that, knowing that, yeah, you're forgiven. Okay, let's go and do whatever you want. So there's that battle going on right now for you guys. And we need to be aware of that there's this spiritual thing going on for all of us. And so he says, our battle is against that. So in verse 13 he says, therefore, you got to love that word. If something's happening, therefore we need to do something about it. Therefore, it says this, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of the evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand. I usually pass over that last part, but that thing caught me today as I was thinking about that. Battle scenes on movies. Big explosions, right? Smoke pouring everywhere. And out from the smoke comes the hero. Standing. When the smoke clears, what stands? Usually it's the hero, right? Or if it's a dumb movie, the villain is still standing, and we have sequels after sequels. Thank you, Saw. You know, it's like, why would he finally just get over, right? All right, but it says, so when the day of evil comes, so when you're tempted, when evil comes and evil tries to take you away, when you're not being able to stand, you can stand your ground. And so when the smoke clears, you can go, you know what? I've resisted it. Because I have the full armor of God on. So what is that full armor of God? It says this, stand firm then, walk with the belt of truth buckled around your waist. For some of us, our waist is further out than others. So it's the first thing that we lead with, is our waist. What's the first thing that should always be ahead of us is the truth. Our battle is against the lies or the untruth that's out there. You guys are bombarded with fake truth. If you love the person you're with, it's okay to what? What would the world say? Have sex. As long as you're in love, it's okay. Okay? If someone is spreading rumors about you, what's it okay to do? Get back at them. The world. This is like, no. What's the world say? What are the lies that are out there? Bring it on! Here we go. No. But the world is against us. Right? And it's not just physical world. It's the one who's the liar. Satan. Who is bringing all these things into our world, and yet we need to know the truth.